begin by thanking all of you for your help in the victory that we won in the Democratic primary here in Michigan. And for the fact that we did really very, very well here in Traverse City. Thank you so much. Now, in a few hours, I'm going to be heading to Milwaukee, and then we're going to Colorado, and then we're going to California and Mexico. We're going to the whole thing. But this young lady is staying here. This is Betsy, Coffia. You already know her. So she's going to stay here. With your help, she's going to become the next member of the state legislature from this district.
Yes. Oh my goodness. How much do we love Bernie Sanders?
Talk about you, not me.
He and I were talking on our quick walk out here, and we talked about wishing we'd had more time, and to get the word out before the Democratic primary. But you know what? This man right here started a fire. He started a fire in so many people. All of you standing here, and in me. He and you are the reason that I stepped up to run again, and it is time. It is time to elect a progressive to represent Grand Traverse County and become one of the first Bernie-crats in the state legislature. In March, I saw you all. I saw the progressive muscle that you have. You brought out the second highest percentage turnout in the entire state of Michigan, 65% of the vote for this man and for each one of us. It is time to do that again next Tuesday. Up and down the ballot, it is incredibly important that we get out the vote for the children in this room and the children yet unborn. It is our future at stake, and it is time for us to all step up and do the work, and then make sure that we help this man advance the most progressive platform in the history of the modern Democratic Party. It's not a piece of paper. It is a living document, and it's our responsibility to make sure that we have Bernie's back so that that happens at the national level. Thank you.
All right. I think you're going to have a great representative in the legislature. There are a lot of people in the Congress and in legislatures all over this country who go out there and become part of the crowd. I don't think this young lady is going to do that. I think she's going to be a leader. I think she's going to fight for working people here in the state of Michigan. So Betsy, thanks so much. There's not much that I can say that you don't already know. You understand that it is absolutely imperative for so many reasons that we do everything that we can in the next 6 days to make sure that Donald Trump does not become president of the United States, and that Hillary Clinton does become our next president. We have a middle class which is in trouble. Now, we have come, our Republican friends kind of try to deny this, but everybody here knows that in the last 8 years, we have come a long way in undoing the damage of the Bush administration.
Yes.
You remember, if the Republicans don't, where we were 8 years ago today. We were losing 800,000 jobs a month. Auto industry on the verge of collapse. We were running up a $1.4 trillion deficit, the largest deficit in the history of America, and the American and world financial system was on the verge of collapse. That's what trickle-down economics got us. We are not going back to trickle-down economics. But we also understand that while we have made progress in the last 8 years, it is important to be honest and know that for the last 40 years, the middle class of this country has been in decline. It's important to acknowledge that 43 million Americans today live in poverty, some in extreme poverty, while the people on top are doing phenomenally well. America is not supposed to be a country where the top 1/10 of 1% owns as much wealth as the bottom 90%. It's not supposed to be a country where in Vermont, and I know in Michigan, people are working 2 or 3 jobs to cobble together the income and health care they need to take care of their families. People working so hard all over this country, and 52% of all new income is going to the top 1%. So what our job here in Michigan and throughout this country is to create an economy that works for all of us and not just the 1%.
That's right.
And what does that mean specifically? It means raising the minimum wage in this country to a living wage, $15 an hour. I will never forget, a couple of years ago, I was in Detroit, well before I was thinking of running. I was in Detroit getting a sense of things. And we met with a bunch of young people, young adults, who were working in the fast food industry in Detroit a few years ago, making $7.25 an hour. They couldn't even get 40 hours in one place. They went from 20 hours to 20 hours to 20 hours. And everybody here knows you don't make it on 7.25, you don't make it on 8, you don't make it on $10 an hour. So we're going to fight to make sure that everybody in America who works 40 or 50 hours a week, that those people are not living in poverty. That is not a radical demand. That is an American statement of justice, and that is what we've got to accomplish. We are going to end the disgrace